Stephen Walker for WI Proud, bringing you our Artist of the Month series. Thank you, Dylan Overhouse. Do you come from around here? Are you from the Coulee?
Yep. Yeah, I was born in La Crosse, lived here till I was about 6, and then spent some time in northern Wisconsin and out in Virginia.
Okay. What is it about here that you like taking photos of?
I like taking photos here because we experience all 4 seasons, but there's a lot of concrete things that stay the same. So like just documenting the inner city, which I've been kind of doing a lot of the last couple of years, and watching how it's different from winter to spring to summer. There's plenty of nature to explore, but also a lot of abandoned areas throughout like back roads in Wisconsin. So that's always really interesting to photograph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, forgive me. I'm not downplaying your videography skills and what you do. Your photos just captivate me in really profound ways and breathing life into them. What is something you haven't accomplished yet that you want to create? I mean, is there a project out there that you have your eye on? Is there something that would be your magnum opus?
Yeah, with photos, I'm working on a photo book. It'll be nice to have a solid piece of work, a solid completed piece of physical work. Mm-hmm. I don't like having my work just exist on computer screens and on especially like cell phone screens. I think that's a really underwhelming way to present them. An area of photography that I'm like always kind of interested in, I just never committed to, is like more astro and long exposure type stuff of that area.
What are some of your favorite projects that you've done? What are the things that, like, when people ask, what do you do? What's the first thing you show them?
Usually my music videos, because there's a handful of them that are cinematic. They have their own story to them, and at least for me, there's just a few that like really resonate a feeling that I'm proud of. Specifically, like the first one that I really liked was the worst video, Get Out of Town. Mm-hmm. Because that one was one where they allowed me to just project this vision that I had, and honestly, I wanted to make a short film that summer, and I could not find the resources to make that short film. So I scaled back my ideas quite a bit and just kind of like put all that into their music video.
And that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was most of the band and then Michaela Garish in a car, right? Is that right?
The band wasn't in the video.
Okay.
But Mickey was the star of that video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Walk me through what the plot was again.
Yeah, so the Get Out of Town video was this young woman, she's lost, and she's traveling, so she's like hitchhiking, and the person that picks her up, she finds out that he is a serial killer, and he hunts young women like her. To his surprise, she is more of a badass than he is. So she turned the tables, and it was kind of like killer meets killer-er.
Yeah. Any other ones that stick out to you?
Yeah, the one that's about to come out.
Right on. When does that drop?
It's Charlie Boy's video for Curmudgeon, and it's the best thing I've ever done.
Dope.
Present it there.
Very cool. Charlie Boy, they kind of exploded here in the local scene. What are they, 12? They're very young men, and a young girl, are they not?
Yeah. They're a young crew. They have a great energy, awesome personalities, and just a really unique talent. So they've been making magic here for a minute now.
That's really cool that you two collided, because they're a lot of fun, and I imagine that the two, them and you, got together and did some really cool stuff.
Yeah, it seems to be a really good relationship for both of us.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What do you hope to do? What's the next big project? What's something that, is it the short film? Is it something that you really have your eye set on?
Yeah, I'm making a short film. So to direct, produce, film my own short film.
Do you have a script?
I do have a script, and I had meant to make it last spring. Mm-hmm. It's a 10-minute killer versus killer type thriller, mystery, mystery type. That's kind of the genre that I like, is like crime drama type stuff. And I had meant to make it last year, and life happened.
Right.
I might make it this year, but I'm also going to revisit the script and see if maybe I want to take it in a different direction.
Right on.
Yeah.
Are there any artists in town, any genre, that really turn you on?
Yeah, I like Adam Faith's his painting. I've been inspired by that for quite a few years now. He has these different styles, but they're unique. They tell a story. I love how he uses like simple concrete shapes and colors, and creates these beautiful, elaborate works.
The photo you have of him finishing the mural in the Artist Alley is also another one of my favorites. That triptych of him.
Yeah.
That's a really cool photo.
It's super cool to just like be walking around town and see him like halfway through this piece, and the next day he's he's on a different section of it. It was awesome to watch.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, if you had to leave a flavor in someone's mouth, what's the flavor that Dylan Overhouse leaves?
Smooth.
You heard it
Smooth
here.
flavor.
Smooth. Like a bold cup of coffee. I don't know what the hell that means. This is the Artist of the Month series on WI Proud. I'm Stephen Walker.